Hello everyone. How are we all doing tonight? So, first things first, I guess. Oh good, this is still on for an hour. Alright, so, So I know the stream title says we're doing the ghost hunting event, and we are going to be doing that. But before that, we really need to do that photo event before it ends. It's got an hour left. Hello, Weeb Trash. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, we got that free 10 pull, cause Star Rail won an award. Alright, so, first thing we're gonna do is use that. Silver Wolf, please. Please, Wolfie. Hi, Lynx. Let's go! We got our girly. Heck yes. The girl. Heck yeah. Alright. I want to try to get her light cone too. Because I never know what to equip characters with if I don't have their light cone. I'm probably not gonna get it, but it's worth a shot. And I have some standard pulls, so we may as well use those. And nothing. Alright. We got a Lynx Eidolon. Let's do that real quick. E3 Lynx.
Everyone needs some time alone.
Got her nose plugged. She eats that. That's funny. Be right back. YouTube be bugging. Oh no! YouTube, why? Okay. So we gotta blast through this photo taking event. I'm told it takes like 15 minutes. So, first things first is we got to teleport to the Express. Oh hey, Topaz is here.
Hey! It's my first time on the Astral Express. I've heard quite a bit about the hospitality of the Nameless. Shouldn't you be showing me around?
You seem quite at home already.
Oh, so you've noticed. Well, we're hardly strangers. Better to skip the formalities, right? I'm definitely not the first IPC staff member to board the Astral Express. I've heard that the IPC and the Nameless cooperated frequently when Akavili the Trailblazer was still around.
4.4 patch banners are stacked. Do you mean 4.3? Did they... Did they drop the banners? Or, like the 4 stars? No, they did not. But the 5 stars, yeah.
I've also heard that the board once considered spending a fortune to buy out the Astral Express and to make it part of their business. However, all their offers were quickly declined.
Yeah, I bet they were.
Just between you and me, I think declining the offers was a smart choice. Capital definitely plays a critical role in the universe. But if everything in the world revolved around it, then life would be a lot less romantic. Don't you think?
Alright. So, March, what's up? Yeah, Navia's animations are great. My photos, they're done for. Oh no. You're finally here. Help me out, quick. What's wrong? Wait, where do you want me to go? Who do I beat up? Jeez, calm down. We're not going to fight anyone this time. I was planning on sorting my photos in the camera today, but I realized that these photos, all of them, have this weird shadow in them. Check it out. Lots of photos I took during the trips got ruined thanks to this. Ah, that really hurts. These are supernatural photos, no? No way, don't freak me out. I asked Don Hung about it. He went off on all these unintelligible things like warp jump radiation, space magnetic fields, imaginary void dust. Anyway, what it means is that all the photo data has been damaged. Those are all precious memories of us Nameless. We can't simply say we don't want them. Now I just want to go back to where I took those pics and retake them, but there are far too many for me to take by myself. So I'm sure you'll give me a hand, right? Alright, let's go. Relax, I haven't said how to take those pics yet. Alright, it's decided then. I'll send you the damaged photos and the approximate location they were taken in, and you just take a similar pic there. But the subjects of these photos have all been obscured by the shadows, so I'm not too sure about what exactly each photo's about. So let's just rely on the penetrating insight of you to judge once and for all. I picked out one aboard the Express as our starting point. You can try it first and come to me if you have any questions. Despite all the black shadow on this photo, it shouldn't be too hard to see what it is, right? Yeah, that's Pom Pom. Don't forget to show me the photos. I'm waiting. I like how the photo wall updates with like recent missions that you've done. Oh my god, Puffball! Ever since you decided to keep Puffball, yeah. Alright. I knew Puffball hangs out on the station, but I didn't know it hangs out on the Express too. Alright. That angle should work. It's our lovely conductor Pom Pom. You've got the hang of taking photos now, right? Huh? Are you diligently recording the conductor's every move? Pom Pom is happy. Of course, Pom Pom. Of course. Somehow Oh my god, there's a picture of Giovanni. How's it going? Have you finished taking pictures? How's this shot? Let me see. Not bad. You've got quite the knack for photography. Then I'll leave these photos to you. Send me them via message when you're done, and I'll give you a present. No problem. March's photographs have been ruined. The contents have been obscured by shadows. Search for objects covered by shadows in the photos and retake the photo subject to help March 7th restore her photos. Simple enough. Is this pointy thing a horn or an ear? Could it be a mysterious creature in the space station? That is obviously Asta's dog.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Yeah, that's obviously Peppy. Where's Peppy? Where'd Peppy go? There's Peppy! Hang on, what were you just filming then? Just snapping a photo of Peppy. Oh. Then, can you please send me a copy of this photo? Of course, of course. Woof, woof. Peppy the little dog is also working hard today. Woof. No, photo backups have been sent to Arlen. The silhouette of a person, the blurry edges make it difficult to discern their facial features. That is obviously Asta. Let's investigate at the master control zone. Maybe it's a familiar friend. Oh. What's going on? I'd like to take a picture of you. Of course, no problem, but I have high standards about my image, so you'll have to take it seriously. She got ho-ho on mobile. Ah, rip. It's a photo of Asta working. Our acting lead researcher. Note, remember to edit the picture. Let me see. Brilliant! You're right up there with my own regular personal photographer. Hold on to this photo yourself. Don't forget to edit it. Don't forget to edit it before you send it out. How are the photos? Show her Peppy and Asta. Thank you! Nice photo, right? Hey, you're indeed talented. We have the March 7th seal of approval. Great job! I'll send you new pics tomorrow. I'll be waiting for your good news. But she did get Silver Wolf. Heck yeah. The external outline appears to be some kind of firearm. Judging by this, could it be a secret weapon on the space station? This is something in the storage zone. I'm sure I'll know it when I see it. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's the rating gun! The rating pistol suddenly opened its eye, rolled its pupil over several times, and then locked onto your camera screen. 52 points, the rating pistol suddenly proclaims. It was unsure if that was meant to be the score of your photos or otherwise. Hey, let the rating pistol give you a rating. By the way, what's the logic behind this thing's ratings? It looks like 3 individuals with similar outlines. Does it mean that there are triplets on the space station? Triple Herta? Oh, please approach subject. What are you doing? I'd like to take a picture of you, Madam Herta. Snap away, whatever. Make it quick, will you? I need more of Herta. Can you please get 2 more remote control puppets to come over? That's a lot to ask. Fine, but don't waste too much of my time. I'll bring over a couple of idle puppets. Hold on. Herta manipulated 2 remote control puppets to come over. Quick, take the pic. It's tricky operating 3 of these at once. Triple Herta. First week of work was good. Nice. That's good. Good to hear. Herta, Herta, Herta. So many Hertas. Just how many Herta puppets are there in the space station? A lot. Let me see. It must take real skill to make me look so mundane. No more photos next time. Don't forget to show me all the photos you take. I actually took this pic? Fascinating. Thank you for helping me get them back. I think it's fascinating too. Don't worry about it. I think photography is really interesting. Right? You get it. Please do the rest of the photos as well. Keep snapping those pics tomorrow. Have your winter concert tomorrow? Oh, nice. Good luck. An unidentified spectral figure floating in the air. Could it really be a paranormal photo this time? The giant Wababoo! My best friend, the giant Wababoo. We're saving that one. The Wababoo looks at your camera screen and seems to be interested in your photos. Wababoo apparently wants you to take another photo. Yes. Anything for you. Oh no, I can't fit the little one into the frame. There we go. Wababoo, apparently still unsatisfied, wants you to take another photo. Of course. Still unsatisfied? Oh no, I have to stop, I'm sorry. Pretty much done. Don't want to waste too much camera memory. You pack up your camera and the Wababoo seems displeased. I'm sorry! So it's a Wababoo. A gigantic Wababoo! It seems to really enjoy taking photos. Let's take another picture next time. A sphere? It looks incredibly massive. Do they have something like this on the space station? here at the platform. Photo subject seems to be something enormous. Indeed. 'Tis the planet. Oh my god, there's Wababoos in the photo! Beneath the Herta space station lies the Blue, which seems to be a vibrant planet. I wonder what kind of scenery can be found on the Blue? Strange. Why is a Wubaboo in this photo? Looks like they really love photography. Did you take your photos today? I did indeed. Wubaboos are so cute. They really are. Right? I wish we could have one on the Express. I'm getting more and more curious about exactly what photos I've taken. Please keep up the good work tomorrow, too. Of course, of course. A mysterious figure holding an object, seemingly seated on a bench. What she's holding looks familiar, like a musical instrument.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Huh? Were you just taking a photo of me? Awesome! Finally, somebody noticed my talent. I knew it wouldn't be a waste busking here on the street every day. Are you a reporter of the arts? I'm just passing by, I'm sorry. Oh, just passing by. Really, I got excited about nothing. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it this time, but the next photo will cost. The performance finishes and the surrounding crowd disperses. A passionate musician, bringing a touch of romance to the streets of Belobog with her music. Here's to hoping her dreams of fame come true soon. While I'm not sure what it is, I feel like I've seen something similar on the streets of Belobog. If you can't find any clues, try changing your perspective when taking photos. You might discover a new way of thinking. I think I know what this is. It's the tram, an important mode of transportation in Belobog. While trams may not be the fastest, it's important not to stand on their tracks. You get ready to pull out your phone and send today's photos to March 7th. You suddenly feel the force of a massive impact and everything goes dark. Gets hit by the tram. You suddenly recall that during a dangerous photo-taking session, you got hit by a moving tram. The fact that you're still alive is already a miracle, and the tram's bell seems to be scolding you. Do you know how to cross the street? Are you blind? Don't you know anything about traffic rules, huh? Don't do that again. Did you take today's photos? You there? Got hit by the tram. And went flying. Luckily I maxed out my defense and didn't get hurt. Take care of yourself. Oh, how fitting that I'm on Preservation Trailblazer right now. It looks like a kid, doesn't it? We must have met quite a few kids in Boulder Town, right? It seems you can determine the location based on the iron railing in this photo. Let's check it out. That looks like Hook, specifically. That's not just any kid.
It's getting late.
That's Pitch Dark Hook the
Where to
Great.
now?
Hey, honorary member, quick, help me out. I only just popped out for a minute, but I locked myself out. Let me in. We'll let her in first. I moved Hook into the picture. Whew, I'm back. Thanks a lot, honorary member. That's a nice camera. Do you want to capture the mighty figure of Pitch Dark Hook the Great? Go ahead. That's your prize for saving me. Is that I didn't want to get hurt, so I maxed out my defense reference? Let this photo show to all the fierceness of Pitch Dark Hook the Great. This photo was taken in Boulder Town and captures the majestic presence of Pitch Dark Hook the Great, the leader of the moles. Oh my, Hook is truly adorable. Looks like the signboard of some building, definitely a place we've been to. The two boxing gloves clashing together is probably alluding to some kind of sports event. That would be the arena. I see you over there, Sampo. Hey, you really don't need to be so formal when taking pictures for me. Who said it was for you? Yo, looks like your old Sampo is starting to get more and more famous around Boulder Town. But you can't just take pictures of people when they're working. But since you want my photo, I'm not completely unreasonable. Well, how about 50 credits? You can shoot it any way you want, even a selfie with me. I wasn't trying to photograph you, Koski. Don't be coy with me. Come on, let me see. Look, I'm in the shot, aren't I? I understand your admiration, but if I make this exception for you, then it'll make things harder for me later on. In this line of work, I can't just get caught on film anywhere, you know? Fair enough. Fine, take the credits. You're too kind. Thanks.
Looking for a ticket?
It's the Fight Club. We even had matches here before. I heard the audience is still waiting for our return, so we should consider competing again when we have the time. Huh? Did you find something to photograph yet? Aw, Hook still looks so cute in this photo. I remember this club. We even fought a match here. Hang on, why do I have a photo of Sampo in here? These are very interesting photos. I'm not going to answer that. These photos are all really interesting. Of course, I took my time curating them. The photos are almost all gathered up. Keep up the great job. Alright, it appears to be a pile of equipment, and there are many of these in Rivet Town. It looks like there's a screen in the photo. Let's use that as a clue to investigate further. That should be in Pascal's little area, I think. Yeah. It's up here. Target is blocked. These automatons watching TV are blocking the photo you need to take. TV, good. Let's persuade them to leave. You try explaining your intentions with the automatons, but they don't seem to understand. TV watching. Human wait. We turn off the TV. TV gone. Boring. Boring. The automatons leave in disappointment. It's a discarded television from Rivet Town. Can they still be used? It seems there are many valuable items here. Maybe we can find some treasures. This shape, it seems to be some kind of amusement ride or attraction, but where in Bellabog would you find amusement rides? That should be up at the orphanage. Well, hey Pascal, when did you get here? What's up, buddy? Seems like there's a couple of trotters on the slide. Oh my god. Oh my god! The trotter is surprised by the sound of your shudder. No, come here! No! It left! The trotter lies on the ground shaking. There's no place for it to escape to now. Oh, it stole the photo. Give me back the photo! The trotter seems to understand you and spits out the photo before fleeing. It's the slide from Rivet Town. I heard this used to be a playground for children, but it was abandoned due to the fragmentum. When the children can play here freely again, we must come back and take another photo. How are your spoils today? Great work! But it seems different from when I took it. Times have changed and the people aren't the same. You sound so sentimental. Oh yeah, my collection over here is also almost done. There are just 2 photos left. I'll leave them to you. Alright. And back on the Express. Is this a whale? Do they have something like this on the Express? It's probably some kind of furniture or decoration. Where have I seen it before? Yep, there's a couple of whale decorations hanging from the ceiling of the Express, actually. I think I saw this when I looked up on the Express. It's the Express's hanging light. It shines brightly in the carriage every day. Rumor has it that there are really giant whales adorned with light swimming in the starry seas of the universe. Make sure to capture them if you ever come across one. A familiar silhouette. Which passenger could it be? If I had to guess, this photo must have been taken by a certain beautiful girl. She took a selfie. Is that the all-devouring narwhal? Just one more pic. This person seems familiar to me. How are the photos coming along? Just one more to go. Fantastic! Then let's see who the final photo is of. This looks really familiar. It looks like you. Ah, yes. Isn't this me? If it's just a selfie, it can't be that meaningful. I know. Why don't you take this photo then? Then it becomes a whole new memory. After all these days of practice, you should be pretty good by now, right? Make sure I look cute, okay? Ding, ding, ding. That's right, it's yours truly, the clever March 7th. Since you took this photo, I'll make sure to keep it safe. Aww. Quick, let's have a look! Oh, that looks great! I truly am a natural beauty. It really is a great photo. Right? Looks like your taste is passable too. What do you mean, passable? I was so scared that I was never going to be able to get these photos back. I felt like if I lost these records, these memories would just fade away. But that's not true. There's no way I would forget our journeys together. Either way, we finally managed to get all of our photos back. Now this whole ordeal will become another precious memory along our journey. So, let's take a photo together to commemorate this moment. Aww. We adventure together, explore together, and capture wonderful memories together. In the journeys to come, we will trailblaze more beautiful moments, preserving them with our camera, our eyes, and our hearts. Aw, that's so cute! Alright, what do you think? You never fail to impress. Thanks for the praise. Alright, I'll give you this one. Take care of it, okay? Don't lose it or damage it. Most importantly, don't forget that I gave you this picture. That's so cute. Photo with March 7th. Alright, I'm gonna do some more light cone pulls. And then we will continue the ghost hunting event. I don't even know what my light cone pity is. Probably not very high though. Oh! Oh, I can pick up an Eidolon. We'll get Nat. What's the light cone pity? I don't know. I'm not sure if it's at 80 or 90. I'm at like 30 pity. Alright. 30-ish. Alright, E2 Nat.
With this strength, I can save more lives.
Alright, back to the ghost hunting squad. Right. Right. Okay. Is everyone here? Then I'll begin. If everyone could please turn their eyes toward me, I have an announcement to make. The last time I heard this kind of talk was back during the Cloud Knight's basic training. Basically, I got a parcel recently, and when I opened it, there was a silver subscription commemorative medallion from the Ghostly Grove website. Basically, if you get 100,000 subscribers, then you'll get this silver medallion. After the silver one comes a gold medallion for 1,000,000 subscribers, so the silver medallion is quite valuable indeed. To put it another way, we've all put out so much high-quality content that our fanbase for the account has been rapidly increasing. If you ask me, this is thanks to everyone's efforts, and so that's why I've called everyone over. How delightful. Same to you. Me too. I've called everyone over because I think we each have an equal share in this medallion. Each one of us forms an indispensable part of the squad, Without everyone chipping in, there'd never be such a flashy program. That's why I want to give this medallion to everyone. It's just one medallion. Hang on to it. Hold on to it yourself. How are you going to give it away? Shang's right. There's only one of these and it can't be split up. And anyway, this achievement is also impossible without our fanbase supporting us. So after racking my brains, I've decided to upload a video to my personal account on the Ghostly Grove as an acceptance speech, and also do an Ask Me Anything segment with fans so I can give a little something back. I hope you can help out too, as you have lots of ideas and general knowledge. You can help me choose questions, record video content and stuff, like being on camera together with me. Fine, the more close-ups the better. No problem. That's it then. Everyone should finish up with their own stuff first. I'll arrange for you to shoot the video content later. As for the fan Q&A segment, I'll collect those up in a bit. Can you please see if there are any interesting questions? Okay. Ask me anything. Everything about Gwainifan. Congrats for us all reaching 100k subscribers. I can't thank you enough for your support throughout all this time. To show my gratitude, I'm gonna make a vid to answer all of your questions. Is there anything you want to ask me? You can ask about my stream, IRL stuff, how the ghost hunting squad is doing these days, or anything else. I'll pick some interesting questions to answer while the event is on. Keep your eyes on this space. Hashtag 100k sub special. Hashtag Q&A collection. Is the stream all special effects? Trying to scare people with this fake spooky stuff. What if you scared the kids? Don't you have any sense of decency? Don't watch if you don't like it. Go watch your kiddie shows. I've seen this hater around lots of times. They really have got nothing better to do. It's real. It's all real. It's up to you to believe it. I used to love your outdoor streams, especially your live shopping and restaurant visit content. You've been to many places, and I was wondering, what do you like best on Xianzhou? Actively chose to give up on the ghost event. You're clearly not built enough for the fights. Oh no! Yeah, some of these fights are like weirdly difficult. We'll say it's a good question. Is everyone curious about this question? I'll talk about it in the video then. Have you not been streaming recently? Will you still do it in the future? I love putting on your live restaurant videos on visit videos on speaker to help me sleep. Outworlders are only youthful for so long. They can't rely on this job for their entire life. We can crowdfund to help little Gui keep streaming on Xianzhou. I want to stream every day. System error. What? Haha, I don't have any current plans to retire. I wish I were streaming every day. Gui, why did you become a streamer? I've always been curious about that. Pick me, pick me, pick me! Gui, why did you become a streamer? Will you still be streaming in a couple of years? I've always been curious about that. Pick me, pick me, pick me. Can you stop spamming? It's super annoying. Nifan, Uncle here is very proud of you. Seeing you speak the Xianzhou language so eloquently on your stream, you must have practiced hard. I've witnessed your hard work and the amount of effort you put in, and I'm really happy for you. You must be raking it in with your subscriber count, right? Can we take a look at your monthly income? Oh my god. An avalanche of questions overwhelms you, and you almost get lost inside this social network that's sometimes witty, sometimes harsh, sometimes warm, and even sometimes touching. Coming back to your senses, you have come to rely on your own superior sense of morality, and based on your understanding of Gwainifan from these past few days, you keep flipping through the options. As the deadline for submitting questions approaches, Gwainifan asks you to shoot the location for the Q&A segment. You pick out a few interesting questions before you go. Let me think. Why don't we just shoot it over at Starskiff Haven? Let's go. I'll go look for a place now. Come over soon. Right to Starskiff Haven in that case.
Just thinking about work gives me a full body migraine.
you're here! The equipment has all been calibrated. I collected some questions myself for the fan Q&A segment, but let's start with the ones you got instead. We'll go back and forth like this between you and me asking and answering questions, so the vlog doesn't seem so stale. Come on, look into the camera. Gwaynifin seems to have already pressed the record button. Don't worry, just relax and say whatever you like. I'll go back over these and edit out the good stuff before posting it up. Let's start with one of your questions. What did you get? Why did you become a vlogger? Because the timing and circumstances were just right. I can perform in front of a camera, and I get to interact with everyone in real time, so it's exciting. And I like it. Don't you think it's kind of awesome to make a living like this? I see one friend here has asked, will you keep streaming in the future? Sure, I sure will. Why not? Anyway, I don't plan on leaving the Xianzhou anytime soon, and I'll keep on streaming in the future. I'm preparing and planning out future live stream segments, which might be played at fixed times so it's easier for everyone to watch. Stay tuned. Your Xianzhou dialect is really fluent. Where did you learn it? Thank you for the compliment, boss. In a nutshell, just seize every chance you get to talk. Talk and practice as much as you can. I used to have this weird accent when I talked. Everything's thanks to my thick skin, and chatting as much as possible with whomever I meet. I used to love chatting on the Starskiff, and I'd lose track of time while chatting with the pilots. Luckily, they never charged me extra. What's your favorite thing about Xianzhou culture? The food! There's so much delicious food. I personally love a few revered old classics over on the RM Alley. They're both cheap and delicious. The Xianzhou cuisine is so broad and deep that if I don't eat it for a few meals, I'll go nuts. This stomach of mine, I feel like it's already an authentic Xianzhou stomach. Do your vlogs use special effects? No way. Let me state again, for who knows how many times now. Minors, please view under parent supervision, and please be careful if you are in poor health. Everything is real and shot live without any editing in the post. I only dare to live stream thanks to the protection of my mighty companions. They're all very skilled fighters, so we're asking you to not try this at home. Please seek assistance from the Realm Keeping Commission if you head there yourself and encounter dangerous situations. And that's all. Whew, great. Have you finished with the questions over there? Come on, come on, come on. I've got some questions with me here that I've collected up just for you. Here's this one. I often see little Gwei together with this tall, gray-haired hot girl. Is she single? Why don't you say a few words for everyone? She's single. Wow, I hope you're satisfied with the answer to that question there, boss. Looks like she's quite popular with our fans. Hey, why are you blushing? Who's blushing? Not me. I'm just trying to make it more viral to sell the show. Don't worry about it. Fine then, let's fast forward on to the next question. Will your team keep streaming in the future? This one, let me answer this one for everyone. We'll definitely keep streaming in the future, but everyone has their own lives to live, so it's hard to line everyone up. Remember to follow our channel and enable notifications. We'll send out a notification for the stream before we head out. Keep an eye out for it if you like live streams, and see if those little hands of yours can click you a fortune. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, we're done after we finish recording this section. Viewers all like real reacts. I just made small edits. We'll do the usual. You do the posting. Whatever shall I do with you? Chat Riz. Ghost Hunting Squad. Don't worry, your reactions are very cute. There'll be plenty of people who would buy it. Good work today once again. Bye! Alright, back to the meeting point. I can't can't believe chat was risen still up. Give me that. And there is stuff on the Ghostly Grove website. As long as we don't become a marketable plushie. Sell marketable plushie when? Alright, let's see. Ah, right. Artisanship Commission unveils new tech that will change Cloud Knights forever. That's right, I did not read this one. Little Gwei received a submission and urgently consulted acquaintances within the Cloud Knights. It is reported that the Cloud Knights are conducting a post-mortem following their previous encounter with the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. They have decided to enhance the automation modules in the Cloud Knights' weaponry. Currently, the Artisanship Commission has provided a powerful Devastator glaive equipped... with high-speed maglev suspension and braking systems for combat testing. Hello, Buttercup! Welcome. This weapon can automatically assist the user in combat. However, some aspects of the automated weapon efficiency test results have not met expectations, prompting the vigilant Cloud Knights responsible for safety to promptly disable them without causing any harm. Hashtag truth unveiled. Hashtag ghost hunting squad. Hands down, fully automatics are the real deal. We should arm everyone with automatic weapons. We gotta flaunt the martial prowess of the Jianzhou folk and show them what we're made of. Alright, let's just skip the fact that the technology isn't there yet. What's your deal with arming everyone? You have a fetish or what? Convenient weaponry is good, but we shouldn't let our martial arts go to waste. Why not automate other stuff? It would be great if there were a couple dozen automatic little Gweis running around to write scripts and do live performances in my stead. Then where can one buy such a cool and fashionable weapon? Is there anything like a levitating wheelchair? Levitating weapons may be dangerous, but you can find some hovering film equipment at Interastral Peace Appliances. Click here for details. Link. Time to do your job, mods. Why is it all about shoddy tech and stuff? What does this have to do with the paranormal? Mods, you guys gonna do something? Are we just letting any random posts be shared here? I love reading this. Keep the posts coming. This reads like a thriller to me. Think about it. A weapon that has a mind of its own? Reminds me of the Arumaton rebellions. Quick question. Do you guys think the mobile version of the Hexanexus is worth the time? No. Why don't you go smash some rocks on your chest? I was about to be Mara-struck. Thanks to you, I'm cured now. Is somebody setting off fireworks? Why? 100k subscriber special. The special 100,000 subscriber episode is now live. In this video, my squad mates and I carefully selected questions that the community left in the comments last time. How will we answer them? What interesting stories will we share from our live streaming career? What's my live streaming plan from here on out? Get your favorite snacks ready and let's celebrate this milestone together. Video link. Hashtag 100k sub special. Hashtag fresh from oven. Little Gwei, have you thought about hosting another round of Q&A? I didn't get picked, and I need to be. For real, I didn't get picked either. I'll put in 10 questions in a row if you open another round. Let's save it for memorable occasions. I'm more keen to save these Q&As for more memorable occasions. This channel will put out plenty of other exciting stuff in the future, so there's no need to get all hung up on this one stream. Queen Gwei, Queen Gwei, Queen Gwei, Queen Gwei, Queen Gwei. Can you people stop spamming the chat? It looks so bad. Little Gwei, Little Gwei, Little Gwei, Little Gwei. Ah, why wasn't my question picked? I'm gonna curl up in the corner and cry. Man, I didn't get picked again. The comment section's bad luck is rubbing off on me. Little Gwei, little Gwei, little Gwei. Weird stuff keeps happening in my haunted house, haunted house. There is this place near the Alchemy Commission. I went away for a while because there were disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but when I got back, strange things began happening. Humanoid shapes would float outside my window. I'd hear laughter in an otherwise empty house. Sometimes I even feel like I can't breathe. When the real estate agent sold me the place, he mentioned that the previous owners are all outworlders here to seek immortality, but died without success. Over time, their resentments got left here. I used to count my lucky stars about being a long-life species and not needing to search for immortality, and now I've gotten haunted. #ghost sighting. I think I've heard about some short-life species folks running into trouble at the Alchemy Commission. Even moving out didn't do anything. The Alchemy Commission? Surely not. This is pretty scary. You shouldn't sell the house then. Don't harm others. That's it? Weird username. A haunted house. A ghost. I can already smell our followers increasing. This must be the work of a heliobus? Yes, I imagine so. We're not ruling out the chance that it's a fraud? You're right. We'll need to personally visit to reach a proper conclusion. So, will you go, Ho-Ho? I've found some clues that may be linked to Tale on another post. I want to go and confirm for myself. You go and do what you need, Ho-Ho. Little Gwei. Trailblazer and I will go to the haunted house. We're on it. Make sure you tell us if you come across any trouble, Ho-Ho. After all, it's not the ghost hunting squad without any of us, right? Ugh, I cannot read. Thank you. I've messaged the person who made the post, and he sent me an address. Alright, ghost hunting squad, let's move out. Move out. To the Alchemy Commission. This is the meeting place. That must be the person who made the post. Hello, sir. You're finally here. It's me, and I am the landlord of the haunted house. Just call me Renault. Ooh, let's go. It's time to investigate your haunted house. Wait a minute. Where's your 10 Lords member? We may not be members of the 10 Lords, but we're all pretty capable. Is there something that you cannot tell us? It's not that I'm looking down on you. It's just that there are so many strange stories on the Ghostly Grove, and so many of them are just baseless, made-up stories. But this time, I've met the real thing. Without the assistance of the 10 Lords Commission, I fear that you alone may not be of any use. We've dealt with the real thing before, too. Fine. There are some things that I did not mention in my original post. You'll understand once I explain. At first, this was just a property that I bought at a low price, thinking I'd gotten myself a steal. But after they sold me the property, I never heard from the previous owner again. It was later that I learned that every prior landlord had met with an unfortunate end. I never used to believe in haunted houses or things like that, but ever since I moved in, I've developed a cough, and it was difficult for me to even breathe sometimes. It's starting to make me nervous. After some time, I found a geomantic master. He checked his compass and said that, though there are windows and pavilions, there is no flow of yang energy. The courtyard walls do not foster a growth of wealth. There is sickness to the east, and the population to the west lacks harmony and community. The 4 directions are not favorable, and the 5 elements clash. What's more, this house has a long history, and all residents have met with ruin. Spiritfarers are frequently called, yet the spirits of the aggrieved dead linger. My advice? Move out within 3 days, or you will fall gravely ill, and tragedy will befall you. Are you sure this geomantic master isn't just a con man? Once you're inside, you will know that the master was telling the truth. Even though I don't want this busted house anymore, it is still a personal asset. I'd like to sell it no matter the price. If you're going to investigate the haunted house, there's something I'd like to ask you. I knew it. Well, what is it? While you are investigating the haunted house, could you help me find the deed? I won't be able to sell it without. If you do that, then I'll allow you to visit the haunted house. What do you think? Easy enough. Leave it to us. I really don't know where this baffling self-confidence of yours comes from. Well, shall we head on over? Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go. Hello, Wind. Welcome, welcome. I do not have a single one of the recommended types in this team. You know what? Ting Yun, get out here. So we at least have one of them. Isn't this place exactly the same as the Heliobus labyrinth that we encountered before? So creepy. There's limited resource on the Jianzhou Luofu. I just had to piece things together with the blueprint of a similar house. That must be the haunted house up ahead. I thought we would be able to look around inside. The owner said that when he was moving out, the house was cleared out and locked shut. The deed should be in a safe somewhere. Definitely didn't accidentally pull. Oh boy. Either way, we need to find the deed and investigate the truth behind this Heliobus while we're at it. 2 birds, 1 stone. Then we'll put up a haunted house investigation post and rake in the followers. You make it all sound so easy. I'm a little concerned. Come to think of it, don't you think that advertisement board over there is a little out of place? Is this something that should be in a civilian home? Nope. Come on, let's go take a look. An advertisement board that looks a little out of place. No one would have something like this in their house. Just as you move closer to inspect, the advertisement board suddenly flips over. Whoa, there's a wanted poster for Kafka! Given that some time passed since the ambrosial arbor incident, the Luofu should have already removed the wanted notice for the Stellaron hunters. However, grassroots level work can be slow, and you may still see Kafka's wanted poster on the streets. However, a wanted poster for Kafka appearing here in the courtyard of an apparent haunted house should raise some caution among you and your companions due to its unexpected nature. It shouldn't be here. You should probably get closer and take a look. Neuron activated Kafka, hi. It's not even actually Kafka, it's a picture of her. Let's touch it. Whoa, spooky. Who would have expected this? Your first thought right now is... Cool, are there any more? Or do we say she's beautiful? No, I'm gonna say cool, are there any more? Sorry, not enough have been produced. Damn it. I want the cool spooky Kafka poster in my room. A strangely colored stone falls down before your eyes, as if someone had noticed you looking at the wanted poster. There is no one around. Just where did this come from? As you pick it up, you realize this is probably an important clue. At that moment, you hear a ghostly voice coming from behind you, like an echo that directly imprints into your brain. Save me. It's so dark. I don't want to be trapped here. Please find me. This magnetic stone is the first clue. Bring it. Come and find me. Come and save me. The weakened voice comes to an abrupt halt. Did you hear that? It was a vengeful spirit. I heard it. I suddenly don't really want to rescue them. But what do you mean by a vengeful spirit? That was obviously a heliobus, right? Yes, yes. It looks like all of the clues are hidden in this residence. All we need to do is find the heliobus, and all these problems will be solved. This magnetic stone must have some use. Take it for now. There's no time to waste. Let's take a look around for any clues here. That does actually look really cool, though. Can get a better view with Ting Yun. A heavy stone. It looks like it is engraved with some kind of script, but it is hard to make out. Maybe if you could use rubbing paper, you may be able to copy this inscription and read it. Oh my god, it's an escape room! A plant. There's nothing out of the ordinary. It's a broken Cloud Knight's Devastator glaive. It is extremely sharp, so you decide to take it with you in case it comes in handy. A shelf. Immovable, reliable, and stable. Oh. What is this magnet used for? It must be for finding hidden metal items? Let's give it a try. A door that is sealed shut. It requires a key to open. I do not have the key. Something doesn't seem right. Have another think about what to do. A broken box that is hard to move due to its weight. The lock is corroded, and there is a hole the size of a fist on the top side. It looks like there is something metallic inside. Perhaps there is a way to get the item out from the box? If you use a strongly magnetic stone, you may be able to remove the item from the box. Yep, I see. With the magnetic stone placed near the base of the box, you heard the metallic item cling to the side of it. You guide the item to the missing hole in the top and extract it. And then we go through the gate. You easily open the courtyard door and the key broke off in the lock. Let's just leave that there. A broken courier package. The sealing tape seems very strong. Wonder if there's a way to open it. The broken Cloud Knight's Devastator glaive easily tears through the packing tape, and you obtain a key from the various items inside. A discarded food box. The food inside seems to have been prepared very recently. You remove all of the food items from within and make it into something that looks like a rice ball. Is there a hungry someone in this courtyard in need of this? Yes, me. Square rice ball. Yep. Opened another door. A bird cage. Its captive has long left. A courier package that is making a growling sound. The package is out of reach. Maybe you can use something that makes a ringing sound to lure it closer? It seems like a broken musical instrument that can no longer make any sound. Leave it aside. A teapot. No tea leaves, no water, no tea. Oh, wait. An old bell. It looks like an item used to call a small animal. Let's take it. It may come in handy later. Alright. So we use that here. bumped his head on your hand and tried to bite you. You ring the bell and it looks like the courier package moved closer. Looks like there's a small hungry creature in there waiting to be fed. Throw it some food or it won't let you open the courier package. Meow meow, woof woof, a woo a woo. Growl growl, eep eep. You place the square rice ball to one side, and in the blink of an eye, a shadow seems to burst out of this package, snap up the rice ball, and let out a low growl. What on earth is in that box? Then it seems like an invisible monster crawls out from the box and shuffles along the wall, leaving handprints? Follow it and see. So what do I do with that? Because I can't play the instrument. Oh, wait. An exquisite safe that looks to be holding precious items. There is a note attached. It seems to be reminding the owner of the password. Let's try inputting the password. The note says, the safe's password is T. There is no T on the lock, so T must represent a series of digits. You'll need to find clues to prove this. Now, to enter the password. You have no idea what it could be. Perhaps there are clues around? Is it not that? Yeah, I don't have the paper that I need for that. The Kafka poster doesn't give me anything. What is this indicating? Guys, help. Let's investigate the area again. We must have missed some clues. Yeah, you don't say. Ah, the strange handprints remain. Upon closer inspection, there is scrapped rubbing paper hidden around here. I see. Oh, okay, so I take these back over to here. You flick through a few pages of unused rubbing paper and place it on the stone, and carefully rub on the message on the stone. Message from a stone block. To my unfamiliar friend, I trust that you've come for my safe. However, before that, I believe you should become aware of what had transpired within this residence. As an outworlder, burdened with a gravely ill wife, I invested a considerable sum to acquire this property near the Alchemy Commission. I have resided here for quite some time and have encountered numerous inexplicable phenomena. Whispers seem to emanate from the corners, an unexplainable chill occasionally fills the air, and my furniture would move on its own. These occurrences led me to experience severe nervous breakdowns, succumbing to overwhelming despair. Just as I nearly listed my home for sale, a real estate agent tormented me too. He inquired, "Is your house haunted? A haunted property like this won't fetch a high price. Selling it to me at a reduced rate would be your best option." However, I never disclosed the haunted nature of my home to him. If you are perceptive enough, you might have discerned the true reason behind its haunting. I don't do things like other people. Upon discovering the truth, I resolved to seek retribution. I placed the deed within the safe, refraining from selling to anyone, and let that agent wonder about the place for all eternity. I shall depart from the Jianzhou for good, ensuring that he never gains possession of this abode. If you, my unfamiliar friend, wish to unlock the safe, you must solve the puzzle I have left behind. M is 71839. N is 7193. V is 183. The combination to the safe is written on a note affixed to its surface. Enter the correct combination, and you shall discover the surprise I have prepared for you. Yours most sincerely, Renal. Alright, so... I don't know what to... I don't know how to... Oh! Oh, I get it. Sort of. So T would be... Never mind, I don't get it. Oh, it's the points. Okay, so T would be... Would T be 183? 1883? I think I get it. Looks like we found everything we need. Let's look at the clues. So if M is 71839, N is 7193, and V is 183, what is T? So if I'm understanding it right, the numbers correspond to the points on the letters. So like 7, 1, 8, 3, 9. So then T would be 1, 8, 8, 3, I think. This is so tough. Why not try drawing them with your hands? M is like this and N is like that. What does this have to do with the numbers in a 9-square grid? You're being way too abstract. The deed is likely held inside the safe. Please, we're counting on you. Enter the password. 1. Huh? Okay, 1, 3, 8? That doesn't seem right. Damn it. Alright, so I was wrong. In that case, I don't know. Oh! Okay, no, that's still... Okay, wait, I think I get it. Okay, so I was on the right track. So it's 1, 3, 2. You've guessed 1, 3, 2, and 8 so far. The password must be the stroke order for the letter T on a 9-square grid. Yes. You successfully opened the safe, and alongside the deed, there's something you never expected to see. A heliobus. That was really clever. That was a really interesting puzzle. You finally came. Blasted humans. Cursed humans. How dare you do this to me? What did I do? What?
Luck of the draw. Freeze and victory!
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits.
-1!
You know nothing of the way. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Get wrecked. Good job, Ting Yin. Stop. I can be reasonable. Finally, a living person for me to breathe the sweet scent of life. Let me catch my breath first. What is wrong with all of you? You think these kinds of tricks are You think these kinds of terrifying tricks are funny? You almost scared me to death. Wait, isn't the haunting caused by Heliobi? Who told you that? Aren't humans the ones who make houses haunted? Seriously. We heard from the landlord, Renault, that this place is haunted, so we came to investigate. Oh. The landlord. Wait, you're talking about Renault? He said his name was Renault? The owner of this house was indeed Renault, and he was a short-life species who died a century ago. So the person you actually saw was an imposter! That's right. The truth is just that boring. I've had enough here. You lot, get me in that gourd and get me out of here. Take me somewhere with some life and yang energy. Alright. I'm taking you right now. So, what's the deal with that Renault? Look at this picture. Isn't this the same one that's on the deed? Ah, I saw that by accident and I didn't mean to see that. That is indeed the same person. The name on the deed is Renault and he was an Outworlder. So, who was that Renault that we met before? I think I have an idea. Come on, let's go back and see that landlord. We know your deal. We know what you did. You're back. Well, did you find my deed? Wait, how about we test you a little bit about who exactly is the owner of the household written on this deed? Is it not Renault? So you are Renault. Yeah, I told you that before. I am Renault. Wrong! Renault was a short-life species that passed away a century ago. It says right here on the deed. You are not the real Renault. What? You were the one that chased out the real landlord of that haunted house. We found a picture of him and his family. Which of these is you? We also found messages left behind. His family recorded multiple supernatural incidents they encountered. In the end, these hauntings forced them to sell the place and move out of here. Just when you thought that no one would know who this outworlder was, you tried to sell off his property, but realizing this haunted house really was haunted, you got scared. So you contacted us on Ghostly Grove, hoping that the Ten Lords Commission could help drive away these ghosts for you. We have all the evidence here. I am a Cloud Knight, and I'll be taking you with me to the Realm Keeping Commission. Curses. Curse you! Now the truth behind the haunted house has come to light, the rest is for the Realm Keeping Commission to handle. I've already explained the situation to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'm sure they'll be able to handle this. Let's go back to Fixtrol Garden. We can put this unfortunate heliobus in the suppression tower. Alright. To Fixtrol Garden. I never thought the results of our haunted house investigation would be that it wasn't haunted at all. Although, that doesn't stop us from posting an update on Ghostly Grove. Debunking the haunted house, no more fake news. I never thought someone would do something as despicable as faking a haunting to scare someone off and sell their assets for profit. Scooby-Doo ass plot. We have a saying in my homeworld, sometimes men's hearts are even darker than demons. Seeing how scared that heliobus was, I finally truly understood this phrase. Even though we found out the truth behind the haunted house, I feel a little unsatisfied. Well, let's leave it there. I've got things to do. See you later. Alright, hold on a sec. Alright, I had to drink some water. My throat was getting scratchy. Let's do this. Give me this. Had a text from Ho-Ho. From the ghost hunting squad. I want to recommend my way of relaxing to everyone. In Starskiff Haven, you find a place you can see the skiff lane and just space out. You can do that at the Sleepless Earl, too. Looking at the star skiffs passing by, you won't even know how much time has passed. That's very soothing to me. Can't relate. Can't relate. Can totally relate. It's like listening to the sound of rainfall to de-stress. I can relate. That's right! A little concerned for both of your mental well-being. Hey, if you have anything to share, you know you're safe to talk to us, right? I've already been here for almost half a day. It's very relaxing. Oh, wait! Did something happen? I'm back. Mr. Xian came over, gave me a pocket full of candies without saying anything, and left. What's going on? Ho-Ho's adorable. This proves that you're adorable. If I were nearby, I would have given you some candies too. Like how people can't help themselves but feed the koi fish in the pond? Don't those ponds discourage feeding? No one is discouraged from feeding Ho-Ho. That's true. Did we get sidetracked? I have some candies too. Where are you, ho ho? I have candies too. Full speed ahead. No need to come here. I've already left. Ah! Currently leading the Fatui against a literal French invasion in Discord. What? I see. Alright. Debunking the haunted house. No more fake news. Are residents falling seriously ill or mysteriously getting injured on their way to work? Is it just bad luck or is there something sinister about the house? None of it! According to the Realm Keeping Commission, this situation is a common issue in older neighborhoods. Low rent and property prices attract a diverse population, which increases the likelihood of incidents occurring. Little Gwei's investigation revealed that someone was deliberately creating haunting phenomena to drive down property prices. So manipulative. Hashtag believe in the science. Hashtag ghost hunting squad. I've rented a real murder house before. There was always a woman sobbing, but I couldn't find the source. This person's username! Jingyun is my husband. Amazing taste. I know the answer to this question. You lack a love life. Auditory hallucination? Could be a Grimalkin. Some Grimalkin cries sound more human-like than a woman's sobs. You can take a look first and see if it's that. The old neighborhood where our home is had more spooky stories than this. A pity no one said it was a murder house. Honestly, yeah. If you ever hear someone screaming, "I will kill you," never panic. It might just be someone who is playing an Immersia on speaker. Real. What's that wanted poster about the female ghost all about? An artistic piece? Parody. They're so accurate with the usernames. They are! The Lolfu's insane housing prices are definitely to blame. Agreed, Jingchua. I love reading these posts while having lunch. That's why I said if you know, you know. Those who know have already made it to the top, and those who don't know will never know. The issue is, those who know figured it out by themselves. You won't know who are in the know, so you can't figure out who to ask. Everyone's hiding what they know and don't want anyone else to see what they know. That way, those in the know can keep lording over those who aren't in the know. Iowa straight A's. I wonder if that would be anybody we know. Iowa. I keep getting anonymous calls in the dead of night. Lately, I've been constantly woken up in the middle of the night by an unknown caller. One time, I was feeling brave at a friend's home with many people around, so I decided to answer the call and put it on speaker. The sound on the other end was so spooky. It's like someone was sobbing softly and then suddenly screaming. What's even more terrifying is that the caller repeatedly whispered that they wanted to meet me in person. Initially, I thought it might be a prank by my friends. However, it has continued for so long. I even checked my Jade Abacus, and it indicated that the caller's information is not visible. Could it be that this thing is a ghost trying to contact me? Hashtag ghost sighting. Don't worry, it's just some evil spirit taking lives. Don't worry. You still have 3 days to live. Better think hard about what you want to eat tomorrow. Oh my god. Is there a recording? I'm curious what a ghost sounds like. Hang on, I added a recording link. It's not complete. I only recorded a section. Link. Also, I just realized the horns in this icon, this is probably Bailu. I think I had joked about it being Dan Heng before, but no, I'm pretty sure it's Bailu. Those look like her horns. Don't share this in public. I'm a minor. I'd be having nightmares tonight. This is by far the loveliest thing I've ever read. Cloud Knights protect me. Cloud Knights protect me. Grr, screams, foam at the mouth, grr, snarl, snarl, grr. If I get a scary prank call while live on stream, it'll definitely be good for the show. I think this is more like a bad debt or some kind of vengeance. Ho ho, what do you think? I'm worried that the Heliobi are up to no good, because the details in the post are true, especially the part about deliberately choosing to call in the middle of the night. As far as I know, some Heliobi are really crafty and deliberately choose to ambush victims when they're completely off guard. Sounds pretty dangerous, but can Heliobi use Jade Abakai or phones? Heliobi can't use Jade Abakai directly unless they take possession of a victim. Darn it. Better go take a look. Best to get to the bottom of it. I think there may be more than one victim here. Let's split up. We'll meet up with the Threads OP. Ho ho, you can go and investigate the source of the scary call. Okay, I'll go to the Realm Keeping Commission and ask around. So over here.
Just thinking about work gives me a full-body migraine.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
Ah. Here you are, Ayula. I knew it was you. You're that streamer! Are you Ayula Stray Days? Yeah, you can just call me Ayula, though. Miss Ayula, can you please tell us what's going on? Late every night, my Jade Abacus will get anonymous calls. I bravely answer them, and this person tells me I have to meet them as they have something they want to tell me. When they call back later, their voice grows really weird as though they aren't human, asking me why I haven't yet come or suddenly bawling out in misery to the point that I'm almost carried off. Do you remember what address they said? I do. I record everything in my Jade Abacus. I planned on going, but there was nobody at the harbor, and I got this feeling which made my hair stand on end, so I didn't venture out. But I can't control my cursed curiosity, and so I want to ask you to help me go and keep this appointment. I'll send you the coordinates. Please help meet that guy for me, please. To Stargazer Navalia. Oh god. This absolute maze. Oh boy. Oh god. No, leave me alone! Have you arrived yet? I just arrived, still searching. Don't worry, we just got to the dock. Hang on, I just called back and it got through. The location is now at blank. This place used to be a passenger terminal, but it's been empty since the Starskiff line was changed. Something feels off. Anyway, you've got to be careful. Yeah, you stay safe too. Okay, so over this way. Crap. Oh god, I hate this place. Judging by the coordinates, it's right here. Ho ho, watch out!
Better late
Leave
than
it to me.
never.
No.
Choose me strike. Oh, gotcha.
Oh, come on.
You chose the wrong enemy. The dead return!
Welcome, customers.
You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. But
Ho, what are you doing here? Oh yeah, shouldn't we have split up? I just got back from the Realm Keeping Commission, where the clerk helped me retrieve call logs from my Jade Abacus. The data shows the source of the call was here. I'm very sorry, but Tale isn't here. I've made trouble for everyone. We're friends, so don't even sweat it. Yeah, so long as you're fine, that's all that matters. Who's that guy? It's the one who made that scary prank call. The Jade Abacus tracking display is right on top of it. But can the Mara Struck actually use Jade Abaci? That's a question we'll have to ask of the involved party. I'll stand guard and make sure it doesn't attack. Quick, help me out. Taking out such a vicious creature means you're all outstandingly capable. Please, won't you be good to the very end and let me possess you for a few days? This stench seems familiar. Why, you're a Helioblass. Huh? So you can tell? Fine, no use pretending anymore. Just my luck. I find a host body and it turns out to be a stark raving lunatic. I can't take this. Can you please do me a solid here and let me out so I can borrow another body for a couple of days? How can you even say that? Is there a problem? Wait up. Please clear up for me what all that midnight ruckus was about before. You're not going anywhere until you do. Fine, didn't I already tell you? Besides, there's absolutely no way I can escape right now. I wasn't the one who did all that violent stuff. She's incredibly insane and outside my control. As for that midnight ruckus, that was when I'd finally managed to wrest back control. Well, she had a Jade Abacus on her with an emergency contact in it. So I kept trying to call them. Oh no. I don't need to tell you what happened next. Alright, I finished explaining everything to you. Now are you going to help me or not? I've got a way to get you out, but I can't let you borrow me. You'll have to go to prison and wait for a while. That's great. That's great. Everything is going to be great, so long as I can get out of this meat suit and I'm not stuck together with this maniac. Well, come on out then. The Wraith Warden belts out a strained roar, blah blah blah. That's the best I can do. I can't get out of this body, no matter what I try. There's this thought stuck in this girl's head. She doesn't let it go no matter what, and it's binding us together tightly. The Marastruck's lingering obsession? Could it be their emergency contact? That wasn't me just then. Hope I didn't scare you. Just then, I managed to read the last remaining thought stuck in this girl's head. Oh boy, I think I know what she wants now. She wants to see the emergency contact in her Jade Abacus one last time to say one final goodbye. Man! To say goodbye to a friend? But that's not to mention whether or not the friend wants to meet up with the Mara Struck. She doesn't want to see her friend like this, right? This is a problem that's easily taken care of. If you just let me out of her body, I'll definitely help grant her wish. I get it.
Luck of the draw. Please, and victory!
time for some hardship. You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I'll see you off.
Let's be friends. Yeah! Wait for the tiles. Stay calm.
Oh,
Receive
jeez.
divinity.
Let's begin.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Oh yeah, finally free. Trapping me inside herself like that, what an incredibly powerful obsession. I will grant her final wish out of respect for such formidable power. Come on, let's go and see who it is she's so infatuated with. Don't worry, I'll just change into her appearance first. Good, that's how I remember it. Watch your phrasing and don't blow your cover. Don't worry. Come on, let's get moving. Oh, this is gonna be sad. I'm about to go back right now. It's you! After all these years, you're finally thinking of coming back? It's me. I'm back. I thought you avoided me because you hated me. How could I? If it weren't for you scolding me then, maybe I'd still be an insufferable wretch now. I shouldn't have been so mean to you before, and I shouldn't have signed you up without asking first. All I was thinking about then was sending you off, and that's why I did something so stupid. Let the past be the past. Don't take it to heart. And I'm far too late showing my gratitude. Without you, I'd definitely still be all discombobulated. I'm sorry about that call. My jade abacus got broken and everything was static. Good thing I'm seeing you now then. It's getting late and you should go home. It's no good hanging around outside when it's this late. But how long were we chatting for? So, what about you? Don't you want to go home and take a look around? No, I've got something important on with the Ten Lords Commission. I came to tell you I'm safe, and I should probably go back now. Always take extra care whenever you leave the house. You're running errands now for the Ten Lords. Things are different now, and I can't help you out with anything. Alright. You notice that Ayua seems anxious as her fingers fidget nervously at the hem of her blouse. How have you been? Pretty good. Oh. Anything else you'd like to say to me? Nothing. Take care, Ayua. You too, little sister! Ah! Ah! Little sister! Ayua maintains a solemn, silent expression as the air around her seems to freeze. After a while, she takes a deep breath to finally break this most awkward of silences. I've been fine. You don't have to worry. You can go with your mind at ease. As she says this, she lets out a deep sigh of relief, and you notice the rims of her eyes becoming red. You watch Ayua as she leaves until she's lost to the night before letting out your own sigh of relief. It's finally over. Now it's time for us to part ways. Goodbye, all. Where do you think you're going? Didn't you promise that you'd do anything so long as we helped you out of there? Heliobi really are tricky. Get into the gourd, now! This one's slippery. Better get back to Fixtral Garden. I won't be able to relax until it's subdued there. Alright. Even though it was all just a mistake, something still somehow felt wrong. Those sisters are hard to understand. It's like the Cloud Knights and their passphrases. She's already Mara-struck, but she still managed to hang in there all because of her big sister. No wonder the Heliobus possessed her. It's a pity, to have lost touch with your own little sister for years. But when you meet again, it all plays out just like this. Ayua, do you think she already knows? Knows what? I mean, knows that her sister's already passed away. Seeing her final expression, it felt like she knew. I think so too. Yeah. What a careful observation. There's absolutely no way I could have noticed that detail. Yeah, seeing how she was, she would probably need to go back and digest things for a while. It feels like those two have quite a few stories between them. But if the people involved aren't willing to say, then we can't just make rash inquiries into their personal affairs. Ah, forget it. This midnight terror or whatever is now resolved. The two of them meeting up again is like some kind of reunion. Based on official processes, something should get sent now that an assignment has been completed. I thank you for your efforts. Let's go with this one. Great job. That's all for today. Head home early, everyone. See you all later. Well, turns out this whole thing was just a misunderstanding. I'm really sorry about that. But I never thought I'd ever see my sister again after all these years. Can I have some context? My parents were Cloud Knights, but they passed away when we were young. Since I had to support both of us, I had to work all day and didn't have much time to discipline my sister. As a result, she ended up becoming a troublemaker and didn't even finish school. So I secretly applied for her to join the Cloud Knights, hoping that being in the forces would straighten her out and she'd become a better person. When she found out what I did, we had a huge argument. She thought I was meddling in her life. I thought she'd refuse to serve and spill the beans to the military affairs office, but she actually joined the Cloud Knights. After that, we started to drift apart, and eventually, one day, she disappeared without a trace. I don't know if I'd say you did what was best for her, but you did what you thought was best. Yeah, you did what you thought was best for her. She'll understand it when she grows up. Don't blame yourself over it. I always thought she didn't want to see me because she resented me for enlisting her in the Cloud Knights, but when I saw her today, she told me she got transferred to the Ten Lords Commission, and... Excuse me, let me scroll up. And didn't have the chance to contact me and explain everything. Now that I see she's doing well, I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. As long as she doesn't regret it, I'm okay with it. Anyway, it was a misunderstanding from the start. Sorry for dragging you into my family drama. Go for it, little Gwei. I'll be supporting you. Everyone, something terrible has happened. Huohuo has gone missing. What? Did she say where she was going before she left yesterday? No, she didn't. Now that I think about it, something's been off with her since yesterday. Everybody's adding her. Calling out to her in the group chat won't help. We should contact Tanya right away. Let's meet at the usual place. Our ghost hunting squad can't afford to lose any members. I've already published a post. Since you're here, let's give it a quick once-over. On my way. Over here. not over here, but there's stuff here for me to pick up. So I'm going to do that. Alright, let's check this out while we're here. Ghost call recording received. We're on it. Fam, we've received the recording of the ghostly call that you had submitted earlier. We had it examined, and there were no signs of editing and After Effects. It's genuinely spooky. The ghost hunting squad has already contacted the original poster. Now we're splitting into 2 teams. One team is going to the Realm Keeping Commission to find out why such a terrifying anonymous call was received. The other team is going to meet up with the OP. See you all later. Hashtag recording analysis, hashtag ghost hunting squad. Little Gwei not going to stream this meetup? Please post the live stream time in case we miss it. I've quit my job to stay home and tune into Little Gwei's stream, just as Little Gwei mandated. Instruction for the next step, please. Please don't do that. It's easy to miss for those at work and have to mute notifications. Better to post the timing. Live stream timing will be posted. Don't worry, the stream timing will be posted later. Everyone set their alarms for the live stream. When's the next stream? Haha, you can head to the Realm Keeping Commission to check it out yourself. Folks there might even brew some good tea for you. When is the collab stream? I don't care about the Realm Keeping Commission. Maybe the person doesn't want to do a face reveal. It's perfectly normal. Hasn't there long been auto-pixelate tech? You're such an antique. Can't send for analysis? Where to? Can you be more vague? That recording's everywhere. Don't believe me? Go verify for yourself and stop running your mouth. Woohoo! Here comes the simp army. I wonder if you guys even know how to send a Jade Abacus for appraisal. So predictable. I guessed everything right. Dear Knifen, I caught your stream immediately after finishing up my chores. Auntie adores watching your content. You're like a little ray of sunshine in my life, hon. Aww. Right. Okay, so this is not where we're going. Unless it is. I guess it is. Alright. Yes. Hey fam, Lil Gwei needs your help now. Folks, something eerie has happened during our nightly adventures. The ghost hunting squad is facing its greatest crisis ever. One of our team members has gone missing ever since our ghost hunting mission a few days ago. We've searched everywhere, including her usual haunts, but we can't find any trace of her. If anyone has seen her, please contact Little Gwei immediately. We're counting on you. Hashtag ghost sighting. I guess they exterminated too many things of the paranormal type, and so the big bad showed up. Little Gwei, are you alright? You have to be alright. Does anyone need a protection amulet? How about you ghost hunters? Eons, even the ghost hunting squad is having issues. Just how powerful are these ghosts? Creepy. This is by far the scariest thing I've ever read. Alright, let's go.
It appears we are all present. The Spiritfarers who were supposed to report to Huohuo mentioned they didn't see her today. I'll get straight to the point. I have no idea where Huohuo may be. However, if we combine our efforts, we may be able to piece together some clues. Each of you are close to Huohuo. Did you notice anything unusual about her yesterday?
She is very concerned about Tale.
Yeah, Miss Huohua has been trying to track down Tale. In addition to helping the squad, that is. What if Huohua came across a lead today? Something that sounded like Tale's doing. Knowing her, she's probably gone looking for him.
And yet, she didn't come to any of us for help. That's not like her. Given the type of person she is, if she did have any clues, she would seek out our help. If she hasn't shared anything with us, it means there is only one possibility.
She must have some reason for acting alone.
Right. Maybe someone deceived her with news about Tale. Told her she could only go alone. Sounds like a trick some nasty kidnapper would use.
Cirrus. The only one who may have knowledge of Tale's whereabouts is Cirrus, whose plans were foiled due to Tale's actions.
Even if Cirrus doesn't know where Tale is, given the shared history, they wouldn't hesitate to cause trouble.
Let's go. We must try to squeeze some answers out of Cirrus.
Alright, Cirrus.
Well. Insects who don't know when to quit. I sense you have questions. Go on. Ask away.
Huahua is missing. And I'm willing to bet you know something about it.
How careless. Your companion vanishes right under your noses. And you fail to notice. Why am I the one you're pestering?
She left without a word. Someone clearly deceived her.
The Ten Lords' Commission might not be able to completely eradicate the Heliobi, but we have plenty of ways of dealing with them.
Ooh, how threatening. Save your breath. I know your tactics. Let's cut to the chase. I do know something about it. I knew it! Believe it or not, while you were distracted, she came and found me. She asked me if I knew where Mr. Tale was, and I simply gave her a clue. She searched high and low, but came back empty-handed, of course. If only you could have seen her expression, simultaneously terrified and desperate to know more. Utterly hilarious. In the end, I became fed up with her constant nagging. I told her that her beloved Tale had splintered and been reduced to an ember without a single memory. You should have seen her face!
Don't bully Ho-Ho.
Oh, does it hurt? You'll be pleased to know I didn't drag out the suffering. I told her that her Tale was hiding in Cloudford, preparing to flee the Xianzhou on a star skiff. I also told her that the Ten Lords Commission was in the process of recapturing all the Heliobi. If she were to turn to you for help, Mr. Tale would be imprisoned. Even if she managed to find him. Looks like she took the bait.
Lies! You can't possibly know where Tale disappeared to.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I have no doubt about one thing. My friends are ready and waiting for her in Cloudford.
Then that means that Ho-Ho is...
You should have faith in your friend. Perhaps Huahua is safe and sound. Perhaps she managed to subdue the Heliobi. If you rush to Cloudford, there's still a chance you might find her.
Not good. Let's head to Cloudford quickly.
The paperwork will have to wait. I'm coming with you.
Alright, let's go. To save Ho-Ho. Oh boy.
Feeling lucky. Cool it.
Let's wait and see.
This doesn't look good.
Huahua? Huahua?
What do we do now? I'll go get help from the Alchemy Commission.
Hold on. Let me take a look at her.
Hanya does a check on Ho-Ho.
She's unresponsive. It looks like a heliobus has taken control of her mind.
Should we try using the harmonic chime?
This isn't just a heliobus illusion. It's a complete sensory barrier, cutting off the individual from the outside world. In this case, even the harmonic chime won't work. This isn't something the healers at the Alchemy Commission can handle. I'll take Huohuo back to the Ten Lords Commission. Perhaps they'll have an answer. As for now, I'm temporarily suspending the activities of the ghost hunting squad.
But...
The situation has changed completely. Without the assistance of a judge, continuing would place all of you in grave danger.
But Miss Hanya, this is to save our friend.
I know. I understand. But please, let the Ten Lords Commission deal with this. We'll find a way to extract this heliobus from Huohuo.
Miss Hanya, tell me straight. Does the Ten Lords Commission actually have a solution?
Surely the Ten Lords can fix this?
You're not completely out of options. It might be possible to use another heliobus to drive out the one that seized Huohuo's mind.
But why would a heliobus ever want to help people? Wait. Miss Hanya, do you mean to say that...
Hanya takes out her Lunombra gourd.
I've been keeping Tail here all along.
What?
And why didn't you say anything?
Don't look so surprised, young lady.
Dude, Huohuo's been worried sick about him.
Surprised? Huohuo has been worried sick trying to find you, and now something else has gone after her.
Sushang literally took the words out of my mouth.
You flaming furball! What the heck is going on? Did you know about this the whole time, Miss Hanya?
As per our rules, any free-roaming heliobus must be sealed away. I was merely following protocol. Besides, it was Tail who requested this.
It's a long story. I only recall a moment during that fateful night when my consciousness was on the verge of shattering into a million pieces. Time stood still. I watched myself parting from Ignamar, drifting without purpose. Then, before I knew what had happened, the girl had retrieved me, and a judge of the Ten Lords Commission had sealed me within a tail. I believe you humans call this kind of thing an end-of-life experience. But why would a heliobus experience one of those? Ridiculous. Since I'd slipped the leash, I thought I might as well change bodies and savor a bit of freedom. But then...
Lucky for you, you met me.
my luck took a sour turn when I ran into this demoness. I mean, judge. When I was with Huohua, she constantly rant about me, whining about all the problems I'd caused her, how I'd ruined her life. It was only after I vanished that she realized she'd taken my power for granted. I wanted to hear her cry about it. So, in a fit of anger, I had this demon, judge, imprison me in the gourd.
You had had your wish.
You jerk.
Now, I'm offering you a chance to regain your freedom. Not by letting you go, but by going back to the way things were. Do we have a deal? Can I trust you, Tail?
Ugh. Of course! We're pretty much co-workers at this point. So, all I have to do is possess Huohua and take out those other pesky heliobi, right? Time to give this heedless creature a reality check.
It's all up to you now, Tail.
It's exorcism o'clock!
Let's go.
Where am I? Tail, are you here? I feel like I've been possessed. Tail, is that you? Oh no. No, it can't. Mom? Is this an illusion? Mom, what are you doing here? I've missed you so much.
Stay back! Don't come any closer. I don't know who you are,
but you're not my Huohuo. Keep that filthy thing you're carrying away from me.
Jeez. But Mom, it's me, Ho-Ho.
But I'm still me. I'm the one in control.
It's just a matter of time before it takes control of you. I'm sorry, Huohuo. Your father and I had no choice but to send you to the Ten Lords Commission. Oh, it's best if you pretend we never existed.
Jeez. Even though she knows this is just a mirage made by the Heliobus. Ew.
Hey, I remember you. Huohuo's tail is all singed. It looks like a giant sparkler. Stay away from us, monster! Trying to make us feel sorry for you? I can't stand people who do that.
I'm not
trying to make you feel sorry for me. I heard your parents don't want you anymore. You should be the one feeling sorry. We shouldn't be talking to a monster anyway. Let's get out of here.
little brats. Ho-Ho still feels depressed as they leave.
I'm not a monster. What should I do? Tail.
Ho-Ho.
Tail? How are you still here? I see now. You're leaving me too. Everyone always leaves me. I don't want to be alone. Not again.
I haven't left!
Please, Tail. No more words. I can't bear to see you fade away.
Are you a judge or not? This heliobus is distorting your perceptions. Get a grip. Resist them!
They've all gone. All abandoned me.
All gone? Just watch me. I'll drag them all back.
Oh my god. Tail doesn't seem capable of interacting with mechanisms. Maybe we should find someone who's possessed to trigger them. Tail possesses Ho-Ho's mother and tries to bring her back to Ho-Ho.
Let's bring this one back.
Huohuo, I'm sorry. It's better that you pretend Mom and Dad are no longer here.
How can your own flesh and blood be so heartless? These humans.
Tail takes Ho-Ho's mother back to her. Alright. Possesses the mean classmate.
Let's bring this one back.
Why does Huohuo get so much attention? I'm gonna get everyone to ignore her.
Ugh, the behavior of these brats is astounding.
I know, right? Oh. Can only get one at a time. Maybe you should take the rest of the people back to Ho-Ho. Wait, can I get both? Possesses the two. Oh my god. And both of them!
Tail is just so creepy. It
Want to lose a hand? Whoa, look! I brought everyone back for you.
Who's back?
Our precious girl. Mom and Dad shouldn't have left you all alone. I'm sorry. I was just jealous that your tail is cooler than mine. I've always dreamed about having such a cool tail. Why don't you come play with me?
Oh, they're only here because you possessed them and made them come back. This isn't what I meant.
Oh, come on. You wanted them to return. They returned.
Tail? You're not an illusion. You're here. You're actually Tail. Where have you been all this time? I thought you were already...
Dead? Well, I haven't exactly had a picnic. Exploding into countless shards, being your shadow for all those rotten years. It's about time I had some good luck. I thought about getting out of here, but... I couldn't shake the feeling there was something wrong. So I came back to see if you could manage on your own, or if you were still a scaredy cat.
I'm sorry. I guess I still am.
No! You're selling yourself short. You're daring. How you had the courage to do something so dangerous amazes me. It's not bravery you lack, but sense.
What other choice did I have? I suspected that Cirrus was deceiving me, but the thought of losing you forever was... unbearable.
Forget about all that. I'm here now. But... did everyone really leave you because of me?
They left. Let them be.
You know what? They left. Let them be. I'm not a people person anyway. Without you, Tail, they'd have left me just the same.
Well, since you put it like that, I suppose I have nothing to feel guilty about anymore. Well, somebody needs to keep you out of trouble. Speaking of which, there's a pesky Heliobus lurking right here. I'm coming for you. Don't even think about escaping.
Repay.
We're in trouble now. 1,000 wonders to fight as one! Luck of the draw. Please, and... victory!
Eternal sleep is not the
Dead return! You know nothing of the weight behind it. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Choosing strike.
Get wrecked.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Let's be friends. Can we talk? They come. My turn. Component damage. Threat raised. Suppress. Continue. Subdue.
Big fan of this gigantic shield.
Seize the moment.
Leave it to me.
Welcome, customers.
You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
You. Stop.
I'll see you off.
Bow to justice.
Let's begin.
Fight as one! Luck of the draw. please. And victory!
Let's settle this.
My turn. Wait for the tap. Stretch raise.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Damage. Suppress. Wheel of Common.
I underestimated you.
Leave it to me.
Submission.
There we go.
Whoa! You're awake! Seems like Tail's operation was a success!
Madame Hanya, Miss Quay, Su Shang, and Miss Trailblazer. Oh, thank you. All of you. Are you the ones who brought Tail back?
Well, where would we be without our squad leader? We had to help.
Oh, so Scaredy Cat is squad leader. Well, well, look at you.
Aw, that's just what Miss Gawain calls me.
Well, well, Tail actually does belong to Miss Huahua.
Excuse me?
Despite Cirrus's scheming and calculating, they clearly didn't expect Tail to return to Huahua. Their plan to kidnap her was an utter failure. If they saw Huahua as she is now, it would break their will.
Madam Hanya, urgent news from Fixtural Garden. The subdued Heliobi are stirring again.
Oh boy.
Cirrus may not know the location of Tail, but they still figured out a way to divert everyone's attention.
Cirrus was waiting for us to leave Fixtural Garden all along.
It's not because of me, is it?
There's no need to blame yourself. This was Cirrus's plan all along. It looks like the end game that General Jing Yuan has been trying to avoid is fast approaching. Su Shang, please head to the seat of Divine Foresight and fetch the General. Let's hurry back to Fixtural Garden now, while there's still a chance to turn things around. It's time to teach Cirrus a lesson.
If it isn't the judges at the Ten Lords Commission. Sluggish as ever. Oh, and is that Mr. Tail? Back to being a guard dog, I see. How delightful! This calls for a celebration. Still, after our last encounter, I've no intention of including you in my plans. To see Ignimar's most powerful fragment now burdened with emotions pains me. It's a pity, but you've become expendable.
Who are you calling expendable?
The Ten Lords Commission's matrix is still intact. The Heliobi cannot leave Fixtural Garden. You may think you have the upper hand, but you're nothing more than a caged animal. You will never leave here.
Leave? That was never my plan. I came to Fixtural Garden for one reason and one reason alone. To fight the Luofu's formidable general? He seemed fond of playing the waiting game. I merely capitalized on that. While you were all out on a wild goose chase, I rallied other Heliobi to my cause, thereby increasing my strength. Thanks to all of you, I've amassed the power of every Heliobus sealed within Fixtural Garden. All I need to do now is wait for the General to make his grand entrance. Before that happens, I should keep my end of the bargain. Destroying you without leaving a trace.
And if I beat you right now, you're not even gonna get to fight Jing Yuan. Cirrus's Heliobus ability can cause all enemies to immediately take action. There's a good chance that allies with Fiend Fire can switch to the enemy side, so watch out. Don't forget that we can use ultimates to turn the tide.
Look at the drop.
Being able to flexibly use the exorcismics in the Lunombra Gourd is the key to gaining an advantage.
Please, and victory!
You're in trouble now.
My turn.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
A mere pawn.
Nothing major.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power.
Do that.
Survive or be destroyed.
Beautiful.
There is no other choice.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirit.
Grounded for till college.
Fight is one. Time to suffer.
True. That's my healer.
Luke.
Let's begin.
Component damage.
Argenti probably pops off in this event. Yeah, probably.
Keep on coming back for more. What should we do, Tail?
Take it easy, kid. Heliabi might lack physical form, but they're not impervious to physical attacks. Cirrus is merely putting on a brave face. The moment they sense even a hint of defeat, it's over. They'll break into pieces regardless of how powerful they are.
So, just like what happened to Ignimar, once a Heliobus realizes they're going to lose, they'll shatter?
Exactly. And if there's anyone who can cause Cirrus to shatter, it's him.
Ah. The general has arrived.
You finally decided to show up. Ready to face the music?
Defeat my army and I'll give you the rematch you seek. My words hold true. As I mentioned previously, when Tang Xiao and Ignimar fought, the scales were balanced. But for you, Cirrus, this game was never about fairness, was it? And yet here we are. My power decidedly outmatches yours. Notions of rules and equal competition are mere illusions. Now, if you don't mind, allow me to show you how the endgame is played.
We're in trouble now. Look at the draw. Please, and victory! Time to suffer.
Excuse me.
Eternal sleep is the
That's
dead
mine now.
return!
Leave it to me.
My turn.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Unscathed. Welcome, customers.
Bloom. Repay.
Time to suffer.
Oh no, I missed it!
Nothing of the weight behind. Survive or
Crap.
be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Unscathed. Take off.
Let's begin.
Let's be friends.
I'll see you off.
Oh no, Tingyun!
I'll leave the rest.
Oh no, Wilt!
Is not the dead return.
Crap.
Accept your defeat. You are bested.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Time to suffer.
I underestimated you. Receive divinity.
This is...
Eternal sleep is not the end.
Yeah, if I do both of those, I just feel that.
Luck of the draw.
And also heal.
And
Very important.
victory! Time to suffer.
Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Oh no, Jingchua! Crap, crap, crap!
It cannot come to pass.
Ah. Crap.
I'm on it, well.
Alright, let's try that again.
They keep on coming.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Not the other dead return.
Time to suffer.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Luke. Gotcha. This sucks. Wow. My turn.
I'm on guard.
Time to suffer.
Oh, come on.
Luck of the draw. Please. And victory!
Engage. Receive divinity. Timely treatment. Repay.
Choose from strike.
Leave it to me.
Time to suffer.
Nothing major.
They come.
No!
You chose the wrong enemy.
Let's begin.
Time to suffer.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return.
Put all my shielders and healers in one team, then click auto fight. I mean...
I'll see you off.
Leave it to me.
Theoretically, that could work.
Time to suffer.
Receive divinity.
Nice teamwork.
Repay.
You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Lance at the ready.
Unscathed. My turn.
Accept your defeat. You are bested.
And victory!
Just fuse Welt and Bronya to not allow enemy movement. Sadly, I do not have Bronya.
Time to suffer. Look.
So I cannot do the father-daughter combo.
Time to suffer.
Okay, if I can just
Leave it to me.
beat this one freaking enemy, we should be good.
Wait for the tides. They come. Gotcha.
Nice teamwork.
Suppress. Time to suffer.
I'm okay.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
What?
I'll see you off.
Let's begin.
Want Bronya? She's been avoiding you since launch.
I'm on guard.
Yeah, I would like to get Bronya at some point.
The fate of humans means nothing to me.
Whoa, Cirrus got
We
big.
play by our own set of rules.
Oh.
Checkmate.
I concede.
Bronya, is it because you joke about being into her mom?
Good.
I am no Ignimor. I'm nothing. Nothing more than a faint flicker.
I know of no faint flicker that could strategize such a fierce battle against one of the Rainbow Arbiter's generals.
Listening to a winner feign humility is enough to make one sick.
The Heliobi may reflect our desires, but their fervent blaze is undeniably awe-inspiring. Neither General Tang Xiao nor myself would deride such a foe.
I have been bested. It's true. I only sought to lock horns with you regardless of victory or defeat. Next, I'll...
She just said sit down. Real.
Next is eternal punishment. For an inextinguishable flame such as yourself, I see no punishment more fitting than to see you confined to a vacant abyss, forever lamenting your past transgressions. Such is the fate that awaits you, Cirrus.
So be it. Mountains will crumble. Oceans will evaporate, but the Heliobi will always be there, patiently waiting for their day of freedom. And that day will come. As long as the generals of the Xianzhou live, my battle against them will continue. Until the stars themselves burn out.
Optional talk to Jingyuan. Talking to Jingyuan is never optional.
Cirrus's will to fight has been shattered. They can no longer pose a threat. Considering that everything here is now under control, I'll take my leave.
Thanks for stepping in, General.
I nearly fulfilled my duty and kept my promise, but the Heliobus we dealt with will not be easily dismissed. Given sufficient time, and regardless of how slim the odds are, they will someday break the seal that binds them. However, that concern will fall to the generals of the future. One cannot help but wonder how many Lawfu generals this fragment of Ignimar will face in times to come. Speaking purely from the perspective of a warrior, I must say, I feel somewhat envious.
It would have been easier if you'd stepped in from the start.
In my estimation, this heliobus was not an overwhelming problem for you. Besides, each of you has appeared to gain something from this series of events.
Fair enough.
This excursion was not an official matter. I didn't report it to the councilors. What remains of it will be left to the Ten Lords Commission. And once matters have concluded, I believe everyone present will be duly rewarded. And as for you and the young Miss Gwynaifin, rest assured you won't be shortchanged. You see, helping the general of the Lawfu does have its perks. It's time I took my leave. Farewell.
Alright. Let's go talk to Hanya. Where the heck is she? Oh, she's over here.
You're here. I've just finished reinscribing the seal on Huohuo's tail. Next, it's time to address the matter of Cirrus.
So, Tail chose to be sealed once again?
What do you know? This is between me and the Ten Lords Commission. Non-aggression pact, if you like.
Sure.
According to the Ten Lords, Tail must be supervised by a judge. I'll make sure to take good care of Mr. Tail.
Let's see who takes care of who.
Besides, when Mr. Tail isn't around, the other Heliobi pick on me. I feel safer when Tail is here.
Other Heliobi? I'm the only Heliobus you need to worry about.
Well then, I will take care of the Cirrus situation. As for what gets written in the Lawfu's ghostly grove, I'll leave that up to you. One more thing. Don't forget to seal the Heliobi within the evil binding matrix.
Yes, ma'am.
Whoa, that one's very out of the way. Okay. Nope.
Since when did Fixstrom...
Whoa. Stop following me. I'm telling you, stop following me. Don't follow me around, whatever you do. Sorry, dude, I'm gonna follow you.
Everyone in the Xianzhou is a trickster. You have to be extremely careful when you're around.
Where are you going, dude? Why are the cats fighting? I'm home. And he disappeared. I see. You good, dude?
I wrote to my mom about the recent monster slaying and demon fighting stuff I've been doing for the Ten Lords Commission. What did you tell her? I told her I went toe-to-toe with the sword-fighting prodigy Yanqing and held my own against fragments of Ignimar. But all she did was scold me for getting into trouble. Do you think she was being sarcastic?
Perhaps she's worried you're neglecting your regular duties?
What could be more important than protecting the Xianzhou from the threat of Heliobi?
Quit worrying, Sushong. You've been an awesome squad member and a very talented sleepyhead. Now, let's think about what to publish on Ghostly Grove. This is huge news. This post will definitely boost our following.
Always on the hunt for more followers.
It's called professionalism, all right? I'm counting on you.
Work tortures her. See how this young girl broke free. No. We'll go with this one.
The ghost hunting squad can now rest easy for a while. Speaking as a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, I must thank you all for the dedication you've shown these past few days. You really minimized the impact of the Heliobi crisis. There may have been a few Heliobi that slipped through the net, but they are of no major concern.
Leave them to us. I don't want to brag, but our articles on Ghostly Grove are the talk of the town. If we suddenly stopped uploading, it'd be pretty unfair to our audience.
Miss Gui.
Madam Hanya, please let little Gui carry on uploading. I can't fall asleep without browsing Ghostly Grove before bed.
You seem pretty set on this, so I won't stand in your way. However, bear in mind that...
Don't worry. We promise not to make your job any harder than it already is.
Yeah, let's sync up our intel as per usual. The General's Lightning Lord is so cool. So cool. So cool. This is my first time seeing it. It's so cool every time. Every time I see the Lightning Lord appear, I feel it's super cool. Right? Right? Let's get back to the topic. Well, congrats to Ho-Ho for getting Tail back. Yeah, who would have thought the Tail was with Hanya? I heard it took Tail a long time to recover. Must have been tough. Hold on, something just crossed my mind. Are you planning to take a photo of Tail? Wait, how did you know? Well, what does Tail say about this? What does he say? Oh, Mr. Tail says he's not interested. Well, if Mr. Tail isn't interested, that's fine. We have plenty of other topics to discuss. First things first, let's check our account now. Ho-Ho has become a visitor to the Express. Nice. Alright. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, nice. Can I get stuff here? I can indeed. I got stuff here. Heck yes. Alright. Let's do some more light cone pulls. And then we're gonna wrap up for the day. Oh. Alright. Well, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, actually. I'm gonna put a post out about that in a little bit. But, Tuesday, we will most likely be picking up with the rest of this event, because there's still like a bunch of side stuff to do. So, thank you to everybody who stopped by, and I hope to see you all next time.